Hello, everybody. Welcome back to we're calling this season two, episode two of 220 takes. A lot of twos back to back to back there. As always, I'm Connor,
Evan.
Chris.
and we have a lot to talk about this week. Um, the week started off strong on Thursday for Evan, and then went kind of downhill for me and Chris towards the Sunday, but we're on. We live. We're
Yep.
still here.
Yep.
It's early. It's early. I'm gonna keep saying that. It's early until it's
It
not
is, it
early
is.
anymore.
It is early. It is early.
But how much longer can we keep saying it's early?
Bro, give me week 5.
I don't know.
You know,
I was making
I
that point last week. That's
I
what.
know you were. You
it's
were.
exactly what I was gonna say. Week five. That's what I was gonna say.
And I think
Once we're
is that
past
what
week
Evan
five, then
said?
it's kind of like it's
Yeah.
middle.
Middle.
It's middle.
What do you guys have this week?
We got
Dallas.
Dallas.
Okay,
Hey, they
okay.
didn't look so hot against New York. I mean, that was
I
we
mean,
can get
they
into that
both
more
put up
later,
a bunch
but
of points.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Um, let's start off with how was everybody's week?
Week?
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's been a
good.
week since we last filmed.
That is true.
So,
it's very true.
It's pretty good. Nothing crazy. Just, living.
hmm hmm Same here, same here. Haven't really, didn't really do too much. Just worked a couple days, make a living.
Okay.
Saw a
Bills gotta
couple
get paid.
movies.
Okay. Which
Um,
movies?
I saw The Thing on Friday. It's a movie from the 80s.
Okay.
Or I saw that on Thursday, and then on Friday I saw The Long Walk.
Oh, The Long
If you
Walk.
guys have been
Okay.
hearing good, if you guys have been hearing things about it, really,
No,
it's good.
it is
It's
good.
good.
Is
It's
it
good.
horror?
I wouldn't say it's horror, but
No.
it's definitely more of like a thriller,
Okay. All
I'd
right.
say.
All right.
So yeah, check the Long Walk Out is really good.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good for everyone to know.
Yeah. Evan, you had a eventful week starting on Thursday for sure.
Yeah.
How about we get into that?
Yeah, yeah. Let's get into it. Went to the Packer game on Thursday, and it was electric. Let me just say, the boys were rolling.
Hmm.
Seemed like everything was going our way. It never thought like the Commanders had a chance. I said going into the game that I thought that it was going to give you a close game, but I thought that the Packers needed to establish the run game to be able to, win that game. Honestly, it wasn't even really the case. If anything, it seemed like the pass game was what really won them that game. There were people wide open all the time. Tucker Kraft wide open. He had a career game. Got the jersey at the game. Um,
Now, did you get that
Oh,
jersey when you pulled up or
that's
like
what I was just
after he
about to
scored
say.
like the first couple touchdowns, you're like, "Oh, let me go get a Tucker
Yeah.
Kraft
I got
jersey."
it. I got it at halftime.
Okay.
Okay. I
So he
respect that.
scored after halftime,
Yeah.
Okay.
for sure.
That's
So,
a good, I was just about to say that.
but I was like, this guy. I wanted the Micah Parsons one jersey, but I
Ooh.
wanted it in white, and they didn't have any white Micah Parsons jerseys. So then
Mm.
I thought, who else could I get? And I was like, Tucker Kraft. He does all the dirty work. He's my guy. He's having a pretty good game right now. He's probably one of the most consistent players on the Packers over the past 2 years. Um, and I like him. And my brother was giving me a little crap. He was like, he was saying Tucker Kraft's my guy. You're more of a Luke Musgrave guy.
That's crazy.
And I was
Does
like,
Luke Musgrave even play anymore?
yeah,
Actually,
yeah, he
maybe a
plays.
little.
He plays. He plays.
Probably
But
as much as
I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't give me all that disrespect.
that is
hmm
kind of
Tucker
crazy.
Kraft guy at heart.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I thought they just played so well. Like they, I don't think that through the first 2 weeks, and it is only the first 2 weeks, but I don't think you can say that a team has played better than the Packers over the. I don't know how you argue that over the past 2 weeks. They played two really supposedly good teams. made me happy that the Lions played so well because then it's maybe like, okay, maybe they're not all that bad. We didn't like blow them out for no reason. Like they're not a bad team. But also the Bears could just be that bad. So I don't know what you really
Yo,
take
hey,
from that.
Hey, bro, the Vikings didn't play that
chill on
bad.
that.
Um, but no, like Jaden Reed went out with a broken collarbone, so that was kind of like the one
I saw
downfall of the
that.
game.
Hmm.
Um, I think that they can still get Matthew Golden a little bit more involved. Love missed him on like a couple deep balls, but I think that he needs to get a little bit more involved, and I think he will with Jaden Reed being out. But loved what I saw from Jordan Love. Didn't put the ball in harm's way. Threw 2 touchdowns, like 292. Um, I don't. I don't know. Their offensive line looked great, like how it always looks great. And next week will be a good test because they're going up against not necessarily a good team, but a good player and Myles Garrett. So
Oh, yeah.
um, I don't know. I'm fired up about this year. I'm like after this game, I'm thinking like um, Super Bowl or bust.
Oh, what does that feel like, man? What does that feel like?
And I was honestly that reminds me like I was watching something and people were just saying like how good it is to be a Packers fan. Like you're just always good. And like I don't think I've really lived through like I've lived through some seasons where like they're not that great. But like there hasn't been very many seasons where like they're not like competing for like a play, to be in the playoffs or competing for a Super Bowl. And so then I just start thinking about like Bears fans start to feel a little bad
Okay.
because
Okay.
Bro,
I don't think
how many rings do the Packers
all
have?
because all I have to hear about every year is like, oh, that 2018 Bears team or that 1985 Bears team that none of my friends were alive for, but somehow
Hey,
they
what
remember it.
about that year they won the Super Bowl? In what year was it?
Oh
Oh,
What
six.
happened?
06?
What happened?
They
Yeah, you
almost
you,
won.
rem you remember that?
Hey,
Yeah,
Hester,
I
bro.
was there.
Opening touchdown. Come on now.
I was
First
there.
time
I
ever?
actually I actually got Hester's ball that he
I can
returned.
say I can be able to say that I've been alive for at least one Packers Super Bowl win, and it's going to be two this year. So
The worst part is I can't even be mad about that. Like honestly, like thinking about it, they look really good. I don't know. It's upsetting because normally I would hate, but I can't even hate.
And it's just like the one thing that is just I'm usually super excited to watch the offense play because it's just more entertaining. But like this year, I can't lie, like I have been like just wanting to watch the defense play. Like I don't even care about the offense. Like they're so electric. Like
Hey, now you know how we feel.
uh,
Because
Back in
we usually have
85.
good defenses, so we like to watch the
this is a
defense.
different level though. It's a different level because like with you guys always have like a younger quarterback on their side. You're like, oh, I want to see him play good, and then but like our offense is playing well, so you're not worried about that. And then when they don't like score on a drive, you're like, it doesn't matter because we have Micah Parsons and we have
I mean,
John
yeah.
Gary and Edgerrin Cooper. Like they're just gonna fly around. I saw a crazy stat. Keyshawn Nixon he had 5 pass breakups, and his in that
Hmm.
Washington Commanders game, and his season high in his career is 7.
Yeah, I pass breakups is such a crazy stat because like if you that just means they're throwing the ball your way, but 5 in 1 game is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of had that back in 2018.
Right. Principal
We had
Kamara.
That Khalil Mack, that Akeem Hicks. Hey, people don't know about that. People don't know
Yeah.
about that Akeem Hicks.
Uh-huh. Some people say top 10 on the
Yeah,
Bears that season.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It just, I mean, it's kind of just the fact that football's back. We always get that feeling where when football's back, we just love to watch, you know, everything.
I'm
I
I'm
mean, we might
I'm
not.
yeah.
We
I
might.
love
Well,
watching other games.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Me and Chris might have different opinions, but
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
I don't know. I don't know if you're a Packers fan, how can you not like just feel,
Yeah.
right.
this
Great.
team is unstoppable, which kind of makes me I'm not scared, but like when you play a team that's like the Browns where they're like so bad, it's like you'd almost rather play like a decent team because you know, you can definitely play down to someone's level.
They had a tendency last year to do that. I
So
remember.
They did.
I don't know.
Hey, who
We'll
knows
see. I
though?
don't think it'll be a close game, and it
We'll
shouldn't be a
see,
close
bro. Hey,
game.
I mean, hey, the Browns got some playmakers,
I know.
bro.
Wait till Shador pops in.
Yeah, but I promise you that there might be a second quarterback in that game. Like by the second half, maybe Shador, maybe Dalen Gabriel. But if you think Joe Flacco's maneuvering around in that pocket around Micah Parsons and
Hey,
our
he used to
whole
play with
defensive
Miles
line.
Garrett, man. He knows.
Yeah, but Miles Garrett can't hit him in practice. He don't know. He
That's
can't
true.
move. Like, look what happened to Jared Goff. They're gonna get
Yeah.
to him. They're gonna get sacks, and our corners are not gonna have to guard for very long. So, and as long as our offense can go out there and do what they've been doing, they'll be fine. Um, but yeah, just excitement. And Matt LaFleur, I think he's slowly getting credit for being one of the best play callers, head coaches in the league. He schemes up some pretty good stuff. So enough about this, man. I could talk forever.
Real quick. Is this the most excited for a Packers team you've been, like you think, in a while?
Oh yeah, like I would say like okay, so there's like the last time I was this excited about a Packers team was probably like the 2019 season
Okay.
when it was like Rodgers,
Yeah.
Devontae, like both like I think Rodgers had an MVP season that year.
Yeah.
Devontae was
Okay.
like at his peak probably. Um, Same with like Aaron Jones. But this makes me the most excited because I think that this is the best so far, the best defense that the
Okay.
Packers have had in my lifetime.
Okay.
Like maybe I mean it's only been 2 weeks, right? But I would say or like that 2010 defense with like AJ Hawk, Clay
Mm-hmm.
Matthews, like Charles Woodson, all them, like maybe them. But in my lifetime, this is the best I've seen them play so far. So yeah,
Okay.
I'm probably one of the most excited I've been.
Okay.
Let's move on to you guys. If you guys
Hey,
your take.
Every
whatever they
week,
say,
man.
they can't take away from first drive of the game, Caleb Williams.
Yes, bro. The first 15 plays of the game,
Yes.
Ben Johnson, MVP.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Let me start
Okay.
by saying this.
Oh my gosh.
Caleb Williams is not the reason we lost the game.
What? Yeah. Yep.
He's not the reason, obviously, I mean, he's not, but he's not the reason we lost the game.
Mhm.
Romo Dunze, great.
Boom.
Um, at some point, we got to start looking. Maybe the problem is, and I was listening to
I've
ESPN
been
radio
seeing this all
yesterday.
week, man. Yep.
The problem might be Ryan Poles.
Oh, that's
But
not
they
where I
just
was gonna
extended him
go.
though.
Bro,
Well, well, they probably shouldn't have. Um,
bro.
I mean, you look at a guy, and this discourse has been coming out at least since last week, I think.
Hmm.
But no Pro Bowlers drafted under his uh
Oh,
tutelage.
I-
Ryan Pace had a lot.
bro, I miss Pace.
Um,
Can't believe I'm saying that.
he drafted three second rounders this year.
Hmm.
I would say two of them don't play, but pretty much all three of them don't play. Luther
Healthy
Burden does nothing.
scratches, right? Healthy
Yeah, the other
scratch
two are
from
healthy scratches. The guy that we took in the first round, he does nothing either. It's like he didn't even show up in Detroit. It's like he didn't even
he's
make the
not
trip.
getting open. He's not.
Um, it's like I don't know. Ryan Poles, Ben Johnson wanted to come here because he liked the
Well, Loveland
um
was Ben's pick, right?
yes, he wanted to work with
Okay.
Caleb, and he knew Ryan Poles would kind of bend at what he
Yeah.
wanted to do. And I was listening. This comes from ESPN 1000 last night that I was
Okay.
listening to on the way to
Okay.
work.
Respect.
Ben Johnson comes in. He's like, "Oh, let me go get. I want you to go get Jonah Jackson." So he goes and gets Jonah Jackson. He's like, "Oh, let me go draft Colson Loveland for me because I like when we have good tight ends like we did in
Yeah.
Detroit." Despite the Bears needing more work on the O line, more work on the D line,
Right.
But no, we're just gonna get more weapons. And then when we have that early pick in the second round, when we can focus on some of those other needs, we take another receiver. Like
Yeah.
Did
I don't
he
I
get
just
to meet the team before draft night? Like actually sit down and watch them play before
I
draft
mean he
night?
watched him play twice when they played him.
Right, I know, but I'm just
But I
like,
mean, it's not like I don't think he was sitting down watching film of the team. He probably met the team before. He
right,
went to Hallis Hall that one day. We all know that
bro.
video.
Oh, I can't.
Um,
But it's like, yeah, like you said with the weapons, like, oh my God, yeah. I
Yeah,
wish he would
sure,
have met the
they have
team.
having a
the
lot of
tools. They
weapons
have
is
the
good.
tools.
Having a lot of
Right.
weapons is good. It's not going to help when your defense is giving up 50, 52 or
No.
whatever, however many they gave up, and we're losing by 31. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if we can't keep up.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gave up 52 points over 500 yards
Yeah.
allowed and
I can't even believe that.
8.8 yards per play, one of the
That is
worst yards per
crazy.
Also,
play numbers since
um,
1961.
I
rip
don't even,
Jalen Johnson.
yep.
Uh,
Shocker, bro. Bro gets
Shocker.
paid and then wants to stop. Cut him. I don't
Tyreek
care.
Stevenson is a domestic terrorist.
Buns. What?
Um,
Wait,
You know what I saw about Tyreek Stevenson? You know what stat I saw?
he's
Uh,
horrible.
that quarterbacks throwing the ball to their wide receiver against Tyreek Stevenson
yep,
have a
Yeah,
perfect
I heard that
passer
one.
yep,
rating.
yep.
I heard that one.
He's
Well,
ass.
shocker.
He's
Shocker.
ass.
Zone cover
I
merchant.
was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt because
No.
last year, I mean, even with the Hail
Mm,
Mary, he was still like
stop.
last year he was okay.
Don't even bring it up, man. Don't even
He
bring it
was
up.
okay.
Last
Here,
year he was okay, but now this, I mean, he's just atrocious.
here's the biggest problem. Here's the biggest problem. I like, and Ben Johnson, thank God, said it in the press conference that like there's going to be a lot of competition this week. Bro, Ryan Poles built this roster of losers, bro.
Yes.
No one wants to compete. No one wants to win on this team. It's so clear. They're not disciplined. Thank you, Matt Eberflus. Like the penalties are crazy. It just seems like no one's trying to get better. You know, like you got healthy scratches,
Yeah.
crazy. You got the whole preseason with Loveland and Luther not practicing. Great, wonderful. Like no one, I just feel like no one has a good attitude. No
This
one's trying. It's
upcoming
just
week
horrible.
of practice and then the game
Yes.
will show it'll be a test to
Who wants to
Ben
win?
Johnson as a coach.
But here's my thing. It's like I don't even understand because all throughout preseason, everything, Ben Johnson's, I want a disciplined team, no penalties, all this. Bro, they couldn't even get lined up throughout the preseason. So I'm like, are these players trained so badly? Or is Ben Johnson trying his like I'm not
I
even gonna
think I
blame
mean you can't
Ben.
really teach you can try to teach discipline, but eventually stuff will
That's
revert
why I'm
back to
like,
their old
this
ways.
is just going on
I
the
think Ben
players.
Johnson is trying his best.
Right. But he's given
Um
a horrible basis
I
for
think
like
um again, it's week 2.
right. Well, yeah.
Um I think like I said, this week's going to be a huge test to Ben Johnson, to the team. Um, it's going to be a good trial to see how good we can go, how good we can do under pressure,
Oh, good.
even
TJ's
though we've been
injured.
under pressure pretty much the whole season, but so
But we
far. But
don't get pressure
that
on
is
the QB,
true.
especially now.
I don't know.
I got a question.
Okay.
Or just your thoughts on it because like I feel like Ben Johnson is such a like structured guy. Like he is a
Yeah.
everything needs to be structured, everything planned out. And I feel like Caleb, is such like he's like a
Okay.
he is a guy that he's
Yeah,
going
he likes to
Like,
improvise. He's an
yeah,
yes.
he's an
improviser.
Boom. There you
improviser.
go.
Like he is going to after he gets past those 15 plays, like and the game's kind of he's going to improvise. He's not necessarily. So do you feel like that, like maybe Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, they don't match up in that part because like you have to think about it. Like Ben Johnson didn't choose Caleb
Hmm.
Williams. Like in a sense, he did by coming to Chicago,
Hmm.
but obviously you didn't draft him. Um, I don't know why my video keeps connecting to my phone, but like he didn't draft him, so like do you think that that has something to play with it and to play with it because I feel like any offensive coordinator would take that role to become a head coach regardless of who the quarterback was like cuz lots of coordinators want to be head coaches, you know what I'm saying? So do you feel like that's part of the thing that's like not really meshing up well is like once they do get out of that, 15 play like stretch in the beginning where it's all kind of set up, do you think that that's something that's hurting them?
Um, I think the whole improvisation thing just is ingrained in his mind because he just really never really had good protection,
I mean, that's just who he is as a player.
right? Exactly. Like he's always looking to roll out and he's always looking to extend plays with his legs potentially or um just rolling out of the pocket. And I saw a stat the other day, or not the other day, actually today, that said he is like the third or fourth um completion percentage when he's throwing passes within the pocket.
Ooh,
So,
I did not
Yeah.
know
um,
that.
and obviously, O-line with the false starts and everything, it looks like they're getting pressure almost every play, at least against the Lions it did.
Yeah,
But when he's calm and composed and at least has a little bit of um time with a pocket to throw, I mean, he's top
Yeah.
five with percentage. So,
right.
obviously, you can't game plan that. You can't game plan for a good pocket every time.
Yeah,
So, I think at least it's going to be obviously a little bit of a give and a take. Sometimes I'm sure Ben Johnson likes it when he's able to roll out and evade the pressure and get 10, 15 yards with his legs or sling it to Romo Dunze on the sideline. But I'm sure most of the time he'd like to watch him stick in the pocket, but you
right.
can't always work with that because um well next week we get the Cowboys, but this week we're playing Aiden Hutchinson. Um and he's going to be coming off the line. We're playing the Packers twice against with Micah Parsons. So I'm sure those games he'll want, Caleb will need to work out of the pocket more often. But, with this game against Dallas, it'd be nice to see him just kind of stay calm in the pocket and hopefully, um, you know, Ben can work with that a little bit and maybe or not script, but just let him work in the pocket more often.
Yeah, like
I mean,
game plan more
Yes.
plays that he can
Yes.
stay in the pocket and
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And as a new, I mean, as any head coach, you got to be able to adapt to your players.
Hmm.
Like you're not gonna have to. I mean,
There's always a
obviously,
learning curve. Exactly.
right. There's gonna be a learning curve, and obviously, head coach, you can implement your own system and things like that. But ultimately, like you're never gonna find that perfect guy that's gonna fit exactly into your system. I mean, you might, but still. So I think, yeah, learning curve with Caleb. I don't know. I would like to see him stay in the pocket a little longer, but I think that comes with protection. But yeah, I think Ben Johnson, they're just they're just,
yeah.
I'm gonna say learning curve again because that's all I can think of. But yeah, they just need to have more time together. And obviously, I think as they get more comfortable with the offense, I think Caleb will be like, okay, maybe I have more time than I think. Because I still think there's thoughts in his mind like,
Hmm.
okay, I see this guy, they're not gonna get blocked. So maybe he's immediately like, okay, I gotta go, go, go. When in reality, he probably has more time than he
Hmm.
thinks. So I just think
Um,
it's just getting more comfortable will help too.
yeah. Ben said that he's seen over these last couple weeks improvements from Caleb,
I mean, shoot,
which
maybe.
I know, even though we lost by what, 31,
Yeah.
he didn't look atrocious.
I think, yeah, you got to look at watch stuff last year. And honestly, I bet
Yes.
you'd see there actually is improvement.
He had the
Yes.
one bad pick, but that's it.
Yeah, I mean that was bad.
That was bad.
I mean,
But
he had some other bad throws, but I mean, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
He didn't look that bad,
his
but
accuracy looked a lot better. I mean, still wasn't perfect, but it looked better than last
Hmm.
week.
yeah,
So,
they just had like they just had those drives where it was like
oh,
what are you doing? Like kind of plays, and then it's just like
third and long, second
yeah,
and
like the
long.
third and
Like,
longs, and then the penalties don't help, and then
Yeah.
you have those plays where it's like you go or you have those drives where you just go like three and out right away, and it's like then your defense is tired, and
right,
Hmm.
then they can put up points on you, and it's just like a lot of things that it's not. It's just a bunch of things that compound together that like really hurt them because it seems like
oh yeah,
they really start the games out not bad. Like they start out good and then they just start making little and little mistakes and they get increasingly and increasingly bigger and bigger mistakes, and then that just kind of leads to them getting in a hole. And
Oh,
you saw how that goes versus the Lions. Like the Lions put up 52.
they've been shooting themselves in the foot at the end of the half and at the beginning of like the third quarter. Just awful. I mean, the refs screwed that one up big time. I won't even comment on that. But still, why are they even getting that close, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
But and then you come out third quarter flat again. Like no,
Yeah.
well, I don't think we've ever had momentum outside of the first drive in any of these two games. Even though we're up the whole Vikings game. Like
Is
the whole time I'm like, "Oh my God, here we go."
is Isaac Tesla our new Jordan Whittington?
He might
Bro,
be.
low key,
He might be.
low key, might have to. Is
Imagine
he
what
still
he'll
in the
do when he
league?
learns he can use both hands to catch a ball.
Bro, just like Quentin
His first
Johnson,
two
man.
catches of his career are those catches, though. That's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Is Jordan Whittington still in the league?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
in
think
the
I think he had a I don't know what he did
Okay.
last week, but week one I think he had a rush or a
Okay. All
reception, I think.
right.
Connor, you still have
Okay.
your stock in him?
Um no, I think I sold my stock in him.
Hmm.
Well, it's
I
probably
can't
at an
even get
all-time
into the app
high.
anymore,
I
actually.
can't either. That's what happened to me.
Hmm. Weird.
Who knows?
So I don't know what's going on with I had Fernando Tatis stock. I don't know what's going on with that.
I
If
got
it's up or
beef.
down, I don't know.
Defense needs to get healthier. Kind of last points. Defense needs to get healthier. Kevin Byard can go kick rocks. Probably the worst performance by a safety I've ever seen in my life. And I had to watch Chris Conti for a number of years.
Hmm.
So I don't know why our veteran safety is getting confused on coverages, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But we're hurt. We're hurt. Not that that's any excuse, but it doesn't
No,
help.
it's an excuse.
I know.
Yeah, it can be
Stupid
one.
Jalen Johnson.
Yeah. They just it get like as much as I don't like the Bears, it just gets to a point where it's like, no, okay, now I just feel bad.
Oh,
Like
it's just the same thing
I
every
honestly
time.
do. Like I just
Um,
I don't
We'll
know.
always have 2026.
You always
bro, I
have
don't even know.
2026 off-season champs.
We just
Hmm.
gotta stop winning the off season, man. Every year. We gotta let someone else win it.
Yeah.
Hey, 3-0 in the preseason though.
I know. I don't know the last time we've
And we
lost.
beat the Bills and Chiefs.
Yep,
Hey,
I know.
what's up with all the talk about the Bears starting 0-2? The Chiefs are 0-2.
Bro, facts. What do we think about that?
We're just as good as the Chiefs.
Bro, you know what? Chiefs are washed. This is it. This is the end of the dynasty. I see maximum 9 wins out of this
And
season.
now it's time for the Bills Ravens dynasty.
Yep.
All right, let's
Yep.
we'll get to that. We'll get to the Chiefs and everybody in a second. That was our Packers Bears talk. And we're gonna take a little break and then we'll get back. All right, guys. We're back. Um, Before the break, Chris was bringing up the Chiefs. Um, what do we think about the Chiefs? 0-2 start. Um, are is it just done or is that dynasty over? Was it ever a dynasty? What are we feeling about the Chiefs this year? I know they got some injuries. Um,
Yeah.
Despite being pretty injured, I mean, I feel like defensively they held up pretty well against the Eagles. Um, but I don't know. It's like 9% of teams who start 0-2 make the playoffs. If there was any team that was going to do it, I could see it being the Chiefs, but I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
think
Well,
it's over for them.
it was definitely a dynasty.
Yeah, I
I'll start
agree
off
on
with that.
that. I agree on that.
Um, I don't know. It doesn't help, and the Bears kind of suffered. I don't know. It doesn't help when you don't really have a good run game.
Yeah.
They split carries a lot between Hunt and Pacheco, but I think they both had 47 yards each, and then Mahomes I think had like 100 and
Yeah.
something. So you never really want unless it's like Lamar Jackson, you never really want your QB to be your leading rusher.
Yeah.
Um, and to the point that you mentioned earlier, they are banged up. They lost Xavier Worthy on what was it, the first drive of the season,
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Pretty
and
close.
I don't know when he'll be back. They'll get Rashee Rice back, I think, in a couple weeks. Um, but yeah, other than that, I mean, and I know both games were winnable. It's not like they're getting blown out.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, we'll see how the rest of the season plays out, but I wouldn't count them out just yet.
No, never
I
do.
mean, they're the Chiefs.
I
They'll pull
know.
out like a 12-win season.
Yeah, probably wouldn't shock me in the slightest. This is the most vulnerable they've looked, though, I feel like. And maybe it's just
Yeah.
because they're 0-2, but being banged up, not having this incredible
This
offense.
is their first 0-2 start
Yeah,
since Mahomes became their starting quarterback.
that's crazy. Plus their division. I mean, the Chargers are playing great. The
The Chargers
Broncos,
are
I
hot.
mean, dot, dot, dot in the Broncos, but they've definitely looked,
Yeah.
they're
And
probably the
the
best they've looked in a
Raiders,
while. Yeah.
Gino.
Bro, Gino.
Yikes.
Yikes. Big signing for a Pete Carroll and
Yeah.
friends. Did not go well. But
Also,
anyways,
let me just
what?
say this real quick. All Monday night should have two games.
I don't know, man. That game was late.
It was
I was in
late.
bed. I was in bed. Didn't even watch it. Watched a little
I
bit.
wasn't. I was
Hey,
at work when it started.
okay. Some of us have to get up early on that Monday for the grind.
Yeah.
Um, but if they start at like 4:15 or like I don't know. Then that's too early. I don't know.
Yeah, 4:15 and then 7:30 around there. They start.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know. Or just
Did
play
you,
two games at once,
did you see
like on the
the
same
did you see
field.
the wall that they put up for Taylor Swift?
Bro,
Yes.
I
To
saw
like
so
hide her
much of
from going to
that,
the seats or
but
whatever.
like
People are
I
saying that she's
was
pregnant.
no, because
No
there
way.
was
No way.
a
That would have
photo of
gotten out,
her.
bro.
They went to Mahomes' birthday later, and she was like not pregnant. But
Yeah.
like my thing was like I didn't even know if that was her in there. So I had to go to the expert source because I was at
Oh
the
yeah.
gym and I saw
Yeah.
on TMZ this. I'm like, what? Like, how did they even know she was in there? Because it was just a box.
They saw her
But
mom or something, right?
yeah, but I don't even know. So I called up my source, my inside source about T Swift news, and I was like, so what's going on with that? And then, they let me know that they're pretty sure it was her
Mhm.
because her head security guard was there
Oh.
pushing the box.
Oh, okay,
Oh
okay,
yeah, what's
okay.
his name
Yeah,
and date of birth and who are
bro, don't even know. Yeah, but apparently it was something to do. I don't know. It was just a safety precaution. You don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. But then she was out at Mahomes' birthday party or whatever, or whoever's dinner later, so I don't know.
Oh.
Bro
Yeah.
was
I don't
that
know. Good
tired of being
week.
put on the cameras.
Good college week.
Good
There was a
big
lot of good
college
college
week.
matchups. Um, However,
Ooh,
these upcoming QBs don't look too hot.
no.
Well, they're saying that Arch is injured though.
Of course he is, man.
Oh yeah,
And Carson
excuses, bro,
Beck broke up with
excuses.
his girlfriend, bro.
Oh, Carson Beck looks good actually.
I
Yeah.
know.
Good.
So or
Um,
single Beck.
the Florida guy who threw 5 picks.
Lagway.
Yeah,
I like the
Wait,
Florida State guy,
never mind.
yeah,
Oh,
he's good.
Castellanos.
The
Castellano.
Vanderbilt guy. Vanderbilt's low key
Hey,
like
he won a date
cooking.
with Theo Von's mom,
Yeah,
didn't
he's
he?
going. Yeah,
What?
Theo Von's going on a date with
Bro,
his mom. Yeah,
he bet Theo Von if he beat South Carolina that he can go on a date with his mom, and Theo Von said yeah. So good for him. They destroyed him too.
they did.
And Lenore's got hurt though. But I
Hmm.
think he was just looking out for his boy.
Yeah, yeah, and that Notre Dame game was electric.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah, I was just
yeah.
telling Chris that Notre Dame's my team this year.
We might have to mark
I
Mm.
this
know that
down.
they've lost.
After the
Might have
hate
to
from
mark
last
this
year.
down.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, after he
yeah. I know that they lost that
for
game, but
that.
that was anybody's game. The backup quarterback sold that one for them
Mhm.
because
Oh
he
man.
fumbled the snap on the extra point. But I was just telling Chris that I think I was looking at their schedule and they got a bunch of nobodies. Besides like USC, they have a bunch of
I
Yeah,
nobodies.
don't
at
know.
the end of the year.
Is a two-loss Notre Dame team getting into the playoffs?
Oh, so
Yeah,
we were
because
talking about that too.
they're like one of the first 0-2 teams to still be ranked in a long time.
Right, because what they lost Ellis no, I'm sorry, Texas A&M, and then week one was a loss to
Miami.
Miami.
Miami. That's why
But
I
they
said
were
okay.
both very close games and
Right,
they could have won both of them. So
Yeah.
they're on that level.
right.
But so that's what I think is helping them out and why they're still ranked. But I think if they win out, I'm telling you, I could see them
Okay.
being in the playoffs and being in the
I mean, I
championship.
guess it just depends on how
Yeah, it
the other
does.
teams, I mean, the other teams play out.
That's true. Like I can definitely see a lot of losses this year. The college football feels a little competitive, a little weird this year. I don't know.
Hmm.
Like a
Yeah.
lot of over ranking, a lot of,
Yeah.
so
Illinois might be hot.
I know. Why not? Playoff game for Illinois. Why
Yeah.
not?
Is college game day coming to U of I this year?
Bro, I hope
Mm,
so.
I don't know.
U of I, Ohio State, do they play?
Maybe that'd be. I don't know if they
Bro, I'm
play them
trying to
at
do the
home.
kick. I'm trying to do that kick.
You'd miss it, bro.
Bro, I'd Cody Parkey and I'd literally on the spot. I think
Yeah.
just in front of the game day. Just
He's like, have you ever said anything bad about a kicker? Oh yeah.
oh yeah. And then
Oh
accuse a
yeah.
TikTok edit of Cody
His
Parkey,
name's Cody Parkey.
if you're familiar with them. Yeah, that'd be cool though. I'd go to that.
What did we think? What
It's
do
like a
we?
2 hour drive to Champaign. You're gonna go there just for game day?
Yeah, well, I'd stop back at ISU after and stay.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? Good
Only
comms.
an
Good
hour
comms.
from ISU.
Good
Yo, they
comms.
play
Good comms.
USC next week at home. Oh, the schedule's kind of mid after that. They might have like one or two. Oh, they play Ohio State at home on 10-11.
Oh,
That could be
that
it.
college game day's going there.
That's
That could
going
be
there.
it.
Wait. At U of I though,
At U of I, 10-11.
should we go? How much are the
Bro.
tickets?
Oh, bro,
No,
let's
low
buy.
key, I'd go.
Hey, the time right now, the time's TBD. So they don't even know. But bro, I'd low key go
Because
10
they're
Well,
dash
they're trying to
11.
waiting.
figure out. They're trying to figure out if College Game Day is gonna go there.
Yeah, they
That's
probably
why.
are.
Because they're gonna see what their records are by the time it gets to there.
Bro, that'd be a crazy game to go to.
Yeah, how much are those tickets? So let's see.
I'm looking right now.
Okay.
Okay. While we're looking, while we were talking about the Chiefs,
Yeah,
what do we
we could
Hey, who's so we know? I mean, the Packers are probably top in the NFC so far.
I was just going this way.
What
Yep.
about the AFC? I mean, I feel like
it's
you could say
Bills.
either the Bills or the Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bills Ravens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
I
like
mean, yeah. No.
because
Go
like
ahead.
the Bills, I mean Josh Allen didn't play like the best,
That's why
but
I lost too.
like it didn't matter because their team's so good.
Yeah.
You know, like and it was the same with kind of the Ravens. Like they kind of stuck the Browns kind of stuck in there with them for a little bit. And like Derrick Henry didn't have a good game, but Lamar Jackson was like passing the ball a bunch and like they just proved that they can pound the rock or they can pass with Lamar and it doesn't matter. So
Oh my gosh.
what are we looking at?
Yeah.
What are
I'm
we,
seeing
Two hundo, the
222.
cheapest.
we know anybody
Rose. I mean,
from U of I that can get us some
you know what? Maybe I'll have to do some calls. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I actually know a couple people that go to U of I.
oh
I
you do
actually
yeah
might as
you do.
well. Maybe. I don't know. I gotta put the
We'll see
feelers
though.
out.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd want to go to the game, but
Um yeah, so I think yeah, the Bills and the Ravens. As far as like some of the injuries go around the NFL, Joe Burrow's out for like a minimum of
mhm.
3 months with like a grade 3 turf toe. Um and
Did you see they had to limp him out? They don't even have a medical cart at the Bengal Stadium. They had to limp him out of
Bro,
the.
can we agree that turf toe is the stupidest name for an injury ever?
I was talking to someone about that earlier. I was like, it's so misleading.
I know, because every year, every time I hear turf toe, I have to relearn what it is. And I'm like, oh, that actually sounds bad. Okay, like that makes sense. But turf toe, I just think they stubbed their toe in the turf.
Yeah.
Like, why do you need surgery for that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's really bad for the Bengals.
Yeah,
The Chargers are a sleeper.
I like a Herbert, man.
I don't think the Chargers are a sleeper.
What about those Colts?
The Colts,
Oof.
I know. I even said that. I even said
Division's up for
last week.
grabs.
I even said last week that I didn't think that
Yeah.
Daniel Jones was going to play good this week.
Mhm.
They look good. Like I mean, they
I
look
think
fine.
they're the only team that they're the only team that hasn't punted in the first 2 games of the season.
They've scored on every drive.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's wild.
That's
Yeah.
why. I wish, man. I
Yeah.
wish.
I mean, they almost did lose. They lost kind of
Yeah, a
on.
little bit of a controversial call.
Yeah.
I didn't see what happened there.
So the first field goal, obviously he missed it, but then they call the flag because the guy who lined up on the center like
Leverage.
kind of like try to jump over him and got on
You
his
like
back.
put on the center.
And so yeah, then they call it, and I think that's a personal foul, so it's like 10 or 15 yards, something like that.
Yeah,
So then, yeah, he kicked
regardless.
the next one right down the middle,
Dang.
and yeah, but
Rip Rip the Broncos.
Oh yeah. That reminds me too. Did you guys see what happened in the Steelers Seahawks game with Caleb Johnson, their running back?
Yes,
Yes.
I did.
Like
I'm very confused at what he
See, I
thought.
think he just thought it was gonna bounce out the back of the end zone.
I'm more on that too because I don't think you forget a rule like that, and also I just feel like you
that's
wouldn't be like, like, oh, I'm not gonna grab it.
Yeah.
It looked that way because it went right through his hands, right through the top.
for
Hmm.
anybody that's wondering what happened if you didn't watch it. The it was like 24-17 or something like that at that point. The
Oh, I didn't know
Seahawks
it was
kicked
that
off to
close.
the Steelers, and Caleb Johnson, the ball bounced and then bounced over his head. I don't know if he touched it or not, but then went in the back of the
I
end
think
zone. He
so.
didn't make any attempt to go and get it, and the Seahawks jumped on it for a touchdown,
Yeah.
which is like they also said like the first time that that's happened in like forever too, that there's
Oh
been
yeah.
a touchdown. But yeah, I don't know how you could do that though. Like I just and it
Well,
makes you
that's a
wonder,
judgment.
should more teams be kicking line drives on their kickoff?
I've been seeing a lot of different types of kicks for sure. Like teams just aren't trying to boot it as hard as
Hmm.
possible.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter because it's not like your team can get some more time to get down there.
Right.
They all have to move at the same time anyway. So it's like if you can kick it a line drive so it lands in the front of the landing zone and then takes a weird bounce, like you're gonna get a lot of like fumbles or like the same thing that happened here. Like and you'll have a chance to yeah. And then
Yeah.
maybe even they'll start moving their players up, and then you kick it over their head and I think it could be fun.
Yeah.
Could be fun for sure.
Speaking of kicking, how about that Sunday night game?
Sunday night.
Oh, what were they thinking, man? I don't know what the schedule people thought that was gonna be, but
Lot of field goals.
hey, Younghoe Koo though, benched. And for
Yeah.
good reason, I guess.
Really?
Um, I think I
Kicker.
saw a thing that said Kevin O'Connell wanted to bench JJ like at the end of the third or like
Wouldn't
going into the
shock
third,
me.
and Justin Jefferson was like, if you bench him, you give up on him,
That's very true.
and so he kept him out there.
Hmm.
I don't know how true that is, but that is a very
Yeah,
true statement. Same reason why we're not gonna bench Caleb.
facts.
Any
And who's their backup? I just looked it up.
I don't know.
Dalton?
It might be Nick Mullins. I literally just looked it up.
Andy Dalton?
Maybe.
Apparently,
I'll look
the
at it.
Bengals have been calling about Jameis Winston.
I saw that.
They just
That'd be
signed
pretty nuts.
they just signed Packers legend Sean Clifford.
Hmm.
Oh, jeez.
I'd
Hey,
really like to see Jameis Winston throw into Jamar Chase.
another
Yeah.
30-30 season.
Or what I was saying is I think Kirk Cousins would be a good option for them
Hmm.
too.
Yeah.
Apparently, I think they were calling about Malik Willis too.
Yeah, Packers said no.
Did they call about Tyson? We're only giving up
Oh,
first, though.
Hey, give us T. Higgins and then we'll give you Malik Willis.
Oh, that's who it was. Carson Wentz.
Oh, not Andy
Carson
Dalton.
Wentz is
Carson
the
Wentz. That's what I
backup.
meant. That's what I meant.
oh, but oh yeah, and JJ did get hurt, right? So I think Carson's playing
Yeah,
next
it'll
week.
Carson's
be
playing.
Carson
Yeah.
Wentz. Hey, Carson Wentz might be back. He's only 32. He's got to get his revenge. Yeah,
Almost won an MVP.
I know. Almost. Yeah, but
Anything else you guys want to talk about like this that happened this week or
I'm
Oh.
trying to think of relatively important stuff, but we kind of rambled and covered it
Yeah.
all, I feel like. Um,
Everybody pick one team that they like for next week.
one team they like for next week.
next
Now
week?
I gotta pull up the schedule.
Yeah, me too.
Well, obviously I would say the Bears, but that'd be lying.
I would say
I
the
don't know.
Packers. That
I
wouldn't be
think
lying.
I can like them against the Cowboys.
Well,
That's
they're
not who I'm gonna pick.
favorites.
That's not
They're
who I'm gonna
favorites.
pick, but
Yeah, that's not your team. You got to pick someone who's not your team.
yeah.
Oh, you know what?
It
Who's
can't
a
be
good one?
obvious. Can't be obvious.
You know what? I like the Patriots against the Steelers.
Who do you
Is
like?
that
You
Yeah.
like the
crazy?
Patriots?
Yeah. I
You know,
feel like
I
Drake
almost
May's
said
on
the
a
opposite
heater.
of that though.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I won't pick that one now that you picked it.
I got on my
Drake May
pick
played
'ems.
good.
I know, and that's why I'm
I mean,
kind of leaning towards
it
it.
was Miami, but
Yeah, but I don't, yeah. The Steelers looked aight against Seattle. I like that one for
Well,
sure.
here's the thing is I'm liking the Bengals over the Vikings because they're both playing
Ooh.
backups.
Yeah, that's
But I do think that Brian Flores with his defense, he is going to throw some packages at
hmm
Jake Browning, that are just going to confuse them. So I'm liking the Vikings for that game. I wouldn't be mad if they lost, obviously, but
Yeah,
if
loss
I
would be
put the
very
money on
good.
it, I would put the Vikings. But
Is
also at
it?
the same time, just chuck it up to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and
Yeah.
like see what happens.
Or just
Yeah.
chuck it up to Justin Jefferson.
Either or.
Yeah.
3 sacks, six. Yeah. I mean,
Is
they'll
it is
definitely
it
get pressure.
is it too obvious to say I take the Bills over Miami on Thursday night?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Give
okay.
us a
I'll take
little
a
something
different one.
more.
What
Yeah.
about
Um,
Panthers Falcons?
then
Ooh.
I got TB.
Tampa
Tampa Bay
over
over the
Commanders
Jets.
or Jets. Yeah.
I think
That's not
man,
Okay.
Baker's
Okay.
shout out Baker for being my fantasy quarterback.
Shut up.
I
Didn't have a
think
choice.
they got a good squad over there.
Yeah.
And they're not I mean once Godwin comes back, they'll have at Mike Evans, Godwin, and Egbuka.
He's been going crazy.
yeah.
That's gonna be a killer trio right there.
Yeah, for
True.
sure.
All right.
Wait, Chris, who'd you pick?
I
You
picked
you rocking with New
the
England?
yeah, New England.
All right.
Bro, Sunday night football is Chiefs Giants both 0-2.
Ew.
All right.
Ew.
Primetime Russ.
Primetime Jackson Dart.
Hey,
Primetime Cam Scatabo.
primetime Bo.
He scored.
He did. I might have to throw a little money on that. Okay. Yeah.
Which QB backups do you think are going to have the best week this week?
Oh,
Uh,
100% give me Carson Wentz on a revenge tour.
So yeah, Carson Wentz. We
I mean,
got
who's playing? Is it just him and Jake Browning?
No. Oh, hang on. Maybe.
yeah, between them.
Okay, we'll do that between them.
Hmm.
Who's gonna have the better week? I'm
I'm gonna
going. I'm going Carson Wentz too, just
Yeah.
based off
go.
Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
go Wentz.
experience.
I'm gonna go Wentz.
I think they got a good system going where people
Yeah.
can step in and just do well. Obviously with Justin Jefferson too, you're giving, but they have Jamar Chase, so it's like I don't know. I just think Carson Wentz, I almost said Beck,
I don't
has
know.
more experience.
Jake Browning has always played like decent
Yeah,
when
he
he would
had
Right.
that
have to
one
come in.
run that one year.
Yeah.
He just turns the ball over. So it's I mean, I don't know. When was the last time Carson Wentz was
And when's the
starting?
last time Carson Wentz played?
He's
That's a
played
good
probably in
question.
like the preseason and like in like
But
Chiefs
that doesn't really
blowouts when
Real
he
count.
game,
was on
real
the
game.
Chiefs. I don't know the last time he started though.
Last time Carson Wentz started.
Because I don't think when he was with the Chiefs, I don't think he started. I think it might be when he was with the Eagles still.
Oh, he started last time Carson Wentz starting an NFL game was the season finale against the Denver Broncos, where he played for the Kansas City Chiefs
Okay.
while resting starters for the playoff. This was a 38-0 loss for the Chiefs.
Mm.
Jeez,
Well, how'd he
well,
play though?
not good probably.
I don't
Oh, I remember that game. Yeah, he was
know.
good.
He went 12 for 19, 118 yards, zero touchdowns, and zero interceptions.
Okay, so pretty
So they just played
conservative
conservative.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. It'll be an interesting
Let him
matchup.
air it out.
Yeah, why not?
I'll be
He's
watching
got
that.
he's got Jettas, so
Yeah.
True. All right. Give me the Bears need to fix this by next week to beat the Cowboys.
the penalties.
Okay.
Penalty man?
I'm gonna
It,
say obviously the penalties is good. Well, I don't know if they can, but I'm gonna say pass rush if possible, especially being down a corner, our corner number one. If we have to let Tyreek Stevenson guard for more than 5 seconds, it's over.
Yeah, who's
Let
guarding
alone three
CeeDee Lamb
seconds.
and George Pickens?
Oh God, I don't even. I might start George Pickens this week now that you reminded me in my one
Yeah,
league.
I
But
would like
yeah,
that.
they got to find a way to get pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Just the flags, Connor, that's it.
I mean, yeah, they just got to play more disciplined on offense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we got to see what happened. We got to see them. I want
Would
to
you
see them do at least stay consistent after the first
would you
drive,
Yeah.
like
after
to
the
maybe
first script.
see would you like to maybe see Ben Johnson dial it back on some of the plays as far as how detailed they are, how um just dumb everything down a little bit more,
No.
maybe? Or
I
you
I just think we just need to find a rhythm. And obviously
Yeah.
penalties and just blocking. Just
Hmm.
doing the little things right. It's just, so I mean I guess that kind of works with dumbing it down, but just playing football. Let's start there. You can call the plays as the game goes on, but I don't know.
maybe no play action?
But play action. Well, we have no run game, so that's why play action doesn't work. But
Yeah.
maybe run game. Run game could be a good comment too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
DeAndre
You
Swift did
know,
have good runs.
yeah,
we drafted Torrey Taylor over Bucky Irving.
I know I saw that. But like, how are we supposed to know, man? And
Well,
Bucky
why are we
Irving wouldn't have
drafting a
been
punter
good.
in the fourth round?
Okay, but let's be
I mean, you
honest,
guys were all hyped about it when it happened.
bro. And
Oh,
then I
you don't
see his punting
understand.
stats.
This
He's
is
not even
the
doing that
best
good. I was like, what?
punter in the draft.
Hey, I didn't think he was gonna have to punt a lot.
Yeah, well,
That
he
was
was
his
told
text
he
to
wouldn't have
Caleb.
to.
Yeah.
Or
Hey,
Caleb texted that to him.
Yeah.
stupid. Whatever. I'm
Yeah,
over
and
it. He's
ever
not
since Caleb
gonna.
said that, I think he's punted the most in the NFL.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's not a good look. That's not a good look.
All right. What do you got, man? What's your?
Well, I would ask you the same question, but I feel like
Yeah,
everything's
that's
all
what I was gonna
sunshine and
say.
rainbows over there, so
What?
it doesn't
I mean,
really
it
Not
really
matter.
give
is,
up, not
honestly.
give up more than 10 points this week?
For the Packers, or you
Yeah.
have to be for the Bears.
No, well, it's gonna happen for the Bears. For the Packers, what's your goat? What's a good line you have?
Hmm.
Get
What?
So
Matthew
many,
Golden
it's so
involved
little to
more.
choose.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. That's not their. They can win without doing that. So it's like that's something I'd like to see. I'd like to see him take the next step and kind of get him. But it's also just like the Packers. They just spread the ball around. But yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that we've had a. I mean, I said this last week that I thought it would need to be the run game. I'm kind of like over that. I don't think it needs to be the run game. They just need to be able to establish that they will run the ball on you. And that's kind of all they need to do. But I think it would be nice to see Josh Jacobs have a game where he
okay.
just kind of dominates. Um, but yeah, kind of like I was saying before too, like the pass rush they just need to apply that pressure early on Joe Flacco because that's really the only thing that Joe Flacco has going for him is that if he has time, like he's an experienced enough quarterback where he's gonna find the open guy. He's been doing it for forever. So if you can get that pressure on him to make him have to get it out fast every single time, I think that I mean you're gonna be looking pretty good. So
Yeah.
I'm not worried about like not having Jaden Reed. I think that's kind of why, like you say, you can never have too many players at one position. Like people always kind of, it was kind of funny how many wide receivers the Packers had, but like I don't think that I don't think that it will be that big of a loss for them. It's good when he's there, obviously, but um, I don't think it'll matter that much. And I think if anything, it'll just help elevate Matthew Golden a little bit because he's gonna have to step up, and that's something that I think Packer fans want to see. So yeah, I mean, it
Very good.
pretty much all sunshine and rainbows over here, man.
Yep.
But
Yep.
Well, I think that's all we had for you today
Yeah.
on season 2, episode 2 of 220 Fakes.
yeah,
We'll kick you back next week.
Hopefully with some good
Hopefully
news
with
from both ends.
yeah, we'll see.
yeah, hopefully. Make sure to check out the new logo that's going up.
Hmm.
With it'll be up whenever you see this
Revamped.
podcast is up. So I mean that's yeah,
Yeah.
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 See you guys next week.
See ya.
So yeah.